Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel InfoLearn, and also we start our practice in our Python lab, and today we try to do the practice some more operators in the Python. Please go to the my last video of lab where we have discussed about our operators, which we discuss example here mathematics operator and some relational operator. Please try to do the practice on the previous lab. And in the today lab, what I plan to do some more operators. Okay. So first of all, we need to create our script. Can you see right now here? We have to click here on this button, right? And new item you have to add. Maybe you can press Command Control Shift A. You can also create the file for you. This is example over lab 2. Okay, so you can give the name lab 2 and give the extension .py. Py mean to say Python. Now you see it is created somehow. Right side I have my solution Explorer. I find some files here. Can you see right now lab 2 is ready. So now you can see editor is ready for the work. And now you want to check the file is there or not. You can go to the PowerShell terminal in the bottom. Please see I already on my document folder where I can store my file. Okay, so we can check here. This is lab 2 is ready. Can you see it is true? That means my file is ready to work. Okay, and my environment is again active. Can you see the green color that is my environment? Please see my last video. I told in that video that how we can active or deactivate the environment, which is important. Okay, so let's start our day. And today, first of all, what I want to do here, let's go to our editor. So first of all, you please write, this is, I told you last week, we can use the hash symbol for the comments. So here I can write example, assignment operator. Okay, so assignment operator basically the same language in other languages. In Python, we also use the assign operator, this symbol, right? This is the symbol for assignment. In math, we say is equal, but it is not equal. In the language, we call assign. Okay, so if you want to assign, then you can give any variable. So practically, if you have any number, last week we worked with the number, and this number is not any sense. If you want to store this number in a variable, okay, like a special character, special identifier, then you can store it very easily. Example X, okay, and this operator will help us to store the variable, okay, which is important. So my X assign is, I cannot say like X equal, so I can say 5 assigned to X. Okay, that makes sense here, and we can say it we can say 5 has been assigned to X, something like that you can see. And now you can check with the print function over here, and you can pass the variable here very easily. So you can create your variable, and now you can print the variable very easily. Now how we can call the script here, execute the script. Please go to the PowerShell, and you can call the Python interpreter again and call the script name lab02. Can you see it show the value of the variable is 5. Okay, so now this is the assignment of the first variable. Now you can use more and more operators here. Okay, last time we know about some mathematically operators. So what we can use here, example here now, a plus equal. That means this is a combinational type of operator. So again, we can also say in Python, it comes under the assignment category, but we can say this is a combination operator. So plus is also associated with the equal, so it is also important. So example here, here what you want to do. So let's see here. Suppose I have a 10, and then what I want to do, I want to, how to say, add 5. So what does it mean? So a plus equal assign 5. Okay, so that means it is the same here. You can write here same as, we should give the x here because a is not okay. So same as x equal x plus 5. Check please. Okay, so now print here again x. So because we have no any a, we can only work with the single variable here. Okay, so now you are, if you want to execute it, so you can see the number is added. So it is same like a x equal x plus 5. So this is a combination operator. Okay, so if you want to test more operator, so here let's see example here, minus, this is the next operator here. So first of all we use a 10 plus 5 is 15, and example this time you are again doing the minus, example c 3. Okay, so that means it is the same like x minus 3. So now you will update every time you have to save the script. You can save the script with Control S button. Okay, and again try to check. Can you see the 3 is reduced? Okay, so how we can create the screen? So we can use import operating system module. So I told you last week, if you want to use uh, some packages, import will help us, import command can help us. So with that module, operating system is a module, so then I can use a some function example system. Okay, and then after I can use a clear screen system parameter, that is the CLS. Okay, now every time when I compile my script, I can clear very easily. That is like a clear screen. So we have basically no any command. Example here in a PowerShell, I use a clear. Okay, I can also use a CLS. So I pass CLS parameter over here. Okay, so it is good. So now you can try more operator. Example here, let's see. So one more operator we try. Example, let's see here, multiply, right? This was the multiply. So you want to multiply with, suppose 4. So it is same like, this expression. Check please. So we want to check what is the final value of our x. Can you see right now? So first of all it was 10. Okay, then after we added 5. Okay, 15. Then we reduced minus 3, and then after we multiply with 4, that is 48. Okay, so this is the our multiply. Similarly you can try one more example here. You want to do with the divide. Okay, so same like here, if you want to divide this 48 with any number, example example 24. Okay, so let's try to use it here. So now it should divide. Can you see? It is dividing very easily, but it can show you the complete whole number here. Example 2.0, integer and fractional part will be there. Okay, but if you want to use to only print the integer part, you can use this operator. All right. So what was this operator? Basically, it is the same like floor. It will give you the floor value. Okay. So let's see what is the output here. So we discussed this operator, I think last week, but today I'm going to use with the assignment stuff. Can you see? So now I can have a integer value. Okay. That means I can divide X value by 24. So in my X, I have 48 right now. Okay. So I can see the result very easily. Okay. So what is here right now? I can see I have 24 and 24 is my how to say dividend here. I divide with the X and it is getting me the results. Okay. And let's see what we can do more. One more operator I think we can try. So example X has example my 48. Now you want to make it this raised to power. That's example 2. Okay, so it is the same here example here. X raised to power 2, something like that. Okay, so here if you execute it, you can see it will show you easily the raised to power. So if you have an example here, what is my X right now? It was basically 2. So right now I can see the result 2 raised to power 2 is 4. Okay, so it is very easy to use. You can take one more example. Example y has 10. Okay, and here what you can do, y exponent here, and then after equal to. Okay, and print this y. Okay, and now let's see what will be the y. Check please. 100. So this is the basically way you can understand what operator. These are the assignment operator with the help of mathematical operator. But actually we can say assignment operator is only the one, this one. Okay, but if we use with the arithmetical, I can say this is like a combinational operator or shorthand. Example, you can use this expression, but better to use this expression, please use this one. Okay, it will create your script or code very shorter. Okay, I hope guys you can get these operators very easily. Okay. Okay, so now let's try to do one more practice next. So next operator is here. Okay, so next operator, what we can do here, example here, we have a here membership operator. Membership operators. So in Python, we have some membership operator. So a membership operator example in, if you remember in a Linux or PowerShell, we have some cycle or loops we use in sometime. Okay, so same we have here in. Okay, and not in. So these are basically membership operators. So membership operator, what actually it basically check or test the sequence example in the list or any string, something like that. So then it is good to use membership here. We can take very good example to understand these operators. So suppose you have a x and x value, we can set any value 5, 3, 4, whatever. Okay, now I want to create a one variable example even, but in even I want to create a list. I will come on this topic data structure later on. Okay, but it is good to take example. So I think it is good. I can create my list very easily. Can you see right now 2, 4, 6? These are some mathematical even numbers, right? easily we can divide by 2, 2, 4, 6. And what I want to do, I want to print. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to print suppose X, and I pass a operator X in, okay, in the list where I can look in the list, okay, which I created here. Okay, so that means I'm going to look any number, example here, in my example here 5. I want to check this is in my list or not. That's why I'm using the list here very easily. So who will help me? In operator. So I can use it. Now next, what I can do here, so here I can also pass another operator, example X not in. Can you see? If it is looks like this, okay, in a blue color, okay, then you can see it's okay and there is a no error. So every time you can save it. So now what will be the result? Let's try to check. So can you see right now in the PowerShell output screen? So it is false. That means X in your list here. Okay, so what is the X here? 5. So I cannot find in this first line. That's why it give me the false. Okay, but you can see not in. It is like a reverse operator over here. So if it is not here, that means it can be true. Okay, so it is okay. Now let's try to change our input. Example 6. Knowingly, I am giving 6. Okay, now what will happen? The value should be swap. So can you see it is true and false? That means I can find very easily in my list 6. That's why it is true. Otherwise, it give me the false. I hope guys you can get it. So this is called the membership operator. Okay. Okay. Now one more operator is here in the Python. That is the identity operator. So here, let's see, we have a identity operator in the Python is and is not. Okay, same like in or in not. But the difference is here, these identity operator basically compare the memory location. It works with the memory. It basically check out the memory like. So if two variables denote or refer to the same memory locations, or you can say the object here. So we will go later on our data structure, but better because the topic is for operator. So I think we should discuss this operator very easily. So example, we have a suppose 10. We have a number example a variable which value is 10, and let's take one more example. Let's see a10 b10, right? So we have a two number. Okay, now let's see one more example c. And in C, I can create a list here very easily. And in the list, I can put, suppose, let's see, 10 again. And one more list. Let's try to compare because I want to compare right now. So we have a, suppose, these 4 different values, but these are a simple variables. Okay. And this is a list object over here. Okay. So what is my plan? My plan is to be check out these how to say operators. Okay, so what I can do here, so I can print very easily. So what I can print, so I will print a and I want to compare basically. So I want to use compare the location or memory. Example a is b. Okay, so what should I write? A is b. So what does it mean? So that means same memory for all small integers. So that means same location for A and B. Okay, that is very simple. Okay, so now let's see, try to use one more line of code here. So now let's see what we can see. C, we can use one more operator example. C equal D Okay, same location here. Location here. Same location for C and D. And what is the location here? You can see here. You can write here what is our list here, right? You can see. Okay. And let's try to use one more very fast and quickly. Example here. Let's try to use another B. Okay. B is not, where you can put example C or D, up to you. So now I can say not a same location, not a same location. It looks right, okay? Because B is stored in the variable simple, right? Which is B, and C is my list here, okay? So let's test it. What will be our script will tell us. So what we can do here, we can make a multi-line comment here. Last time I told you multi-line comment because I don't want to use above line of code. So it is good for me. Okay, so let's see here. I have a such a output here. Okay, so here try to see here A is B. That means it will give me the true. That means same memory for all the small integers. Okay, and C equal D, that means true because it has a same content over here, right? And C is not B is not a C here, right? B is not a C here. That means it is again uh, the true, right? It is true because there is a different data type. Okay, that is a list. So guys, this way you can use is or is not based on your input. Okay, so this is basically our identity operator. Okay, so you can try it. Okay, so these are our operators here. Let's see what is left here. We have one more operators. Okay, so we discuss assignment operator, and we discuss our how to say identity operator. We discuss about the membership operator. And if you remember, if we talk about the machine in a computer, because computer is understand the binary language, that's why important to use the one more operator, that is the bitwise operator. You can also try bitwise operator. So bitwise operator is also important to understand. So example, suppose you have a 10 b4. Okay, and here if you see here how we can write 10 in a binary language, 8241, if you remember the code. Okay, so 8421. So if you want to write a 10, you make it a bit high. Okay, like this, 1010. Okay, that means it is the 10. Same way, please try to see 8421. Okay, you please see. So if you want to write example 4, you have to make a bit low of under the 8. Okay, under the 4 you can write 1 is high, and then 00. So guys, this is basically the actually binary numbers. Now you can apply very easily the bitwise operator. Okay, so what we can do here, suppose here A, and this is the bitwise AND. Okay, you can write here B. Okay, now see, I want to do here. So A and B, similarly A bitwise OR B. Okay, so here this is bitwise and bitwise OR, and one is bitwise XOR. So XOR you can do with this symbol. Okay, this is XOR, and here you can write here a NOT operator. NOT operator you can show with the this tilde operator. Okay, so you will see here these are basically bitwise operator, and you can use a left shift or right shift, left shift by left shift 1. Okay, and here similarly we have a right shift. So this is the right shift. Okay, so these are the operators, and we will see what is the output here. So please see, first of all, it will give, if it is a AND, that means 0, A and B. So basically it works on these two numbers. So if you know the operators, it will give us the way to use the operators in the Python language. It is 0. So if it is OR, it will give me the 14. Okay. And if it is a XOR, that means it is how to say again the 14, right? So it is a negation of A. So 10 will be converted into -11. And if you want to shift a bit left, it will make it 20. So 10 will be converted into 20. So if you make shift right one, then it will make the 10 to 5. Okay, so please try to see. You can use such a operators in the Python language very easily. Okay, so please try to do such a practice with the operators in the Python. And I hope almost we are done with the Python, and next lab we try to do some more practice on our topic. Okay, and we will see what we can do more well. Okay, so thank you very much guys, and see you next lab. Have a nice day. Bye bye.